into them. Let's see how this one will begin. Steady jaunt into halls.
And actually contacting, trying not to give anything away. Messing with expectations early.
Not giving anything away with Util, but as the door opens wide, so does the opportunity to claim a few kills. It's traded and equalized. Just the 1-for-1. Damage done to Devi. But the smokes are dropped down, and that's going to be impetus now to go into the side. A flash repeat and a refight from them. EG, they choose their timings, and they choose them well. Even a Boostio following up. Com with the anchor in position. That's a pistol round win for EG. See Jinggg and Forsaken. Just contacting into the north side here. Fight to be taken into halls. Dart over the top, and ZG trying to take the timing off of it. Fully lit up.
I mean, look how good that is. The shock dart to stop a contact play, then flash recon again.
They're trying to pincer it straight through halls again. Round the back, that's Com. He's dealt with. Taken care of. Still taking point with the rifle. Lovely movement to reset. Boombot assisting Forsaken. He's still alive. Eventually bringing him down with the help of his compatriot, Jinggg. Comboing together here. The rifles carrying him through the brunt of this round.
Boostio and Demon 1 not with very much weaponry whatsoever, so should be clean here for PaperX.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, one player left standing. It's just Demon 1 with the Sheriff. Now, he's pulled off some insane stuff before. You can see the respect being showcased, but the door opens wide.
A little close, but all good.
Yeah.
So now we get to see.
The beginning of these rounds has been starting out quite contacty, but okay, there's a clash. Skirmish. Util's exchange, and what a time to take a fight. jawgemo rips ahead of Forsaken straight off with the help, but again, that supplementary Util. And space is being granted and get into them. Oh, what a strike! It collapses, but no damage, not enough
so
to claim
close.
the kills.
So close, though, to absolute perfection from PaperX. That was a ton of good utility pressure that they applied. Meanwhile, Boostio with an operator. Wasn't really the story of this round, going over and playing B, but now he's got to retake with quite an unwieldy weapon.
Unless somebody gives him a kill as well. CGRS wants to take the fight to him. Look at that, in the spawn, Aftershock. Drop down to cover the flank, just in case the players do push him from that area. Demon 1's still there, Dart. Clearing it close, Ethan low enough though that they still want to play for this one. The turret actually takes him out. Wasn't anticipating it, good reactions. Flick upwards there, landing onto Com. Leaving it just to Demon 1. He'd love to grab this operator to save into the next. That's what he's trying to do, he's guarding it. Finds the kill, will he be hunted? Not quite, still able to claim that weapon into the next.
And that's got to be one of the most important rounds of
into Japan to play, no matter how well they do at this point. You know, there's only one more game yet to be played. If they do win this, here's an attempt to try and flood back in. Showstopper, massive value. 2 kills off the rip. Pick up some rifles, pick up some guns, upgrades. All around, Boostio hitting his shot. Ults exchange, but it's just down to Devi, and where is he? Backside of halls. He's going to try and stop this defuse. This was a bit of a half by here. First kill found, but shut down. All eyes on Boostio with the operator here. There's going to be a stun to set up the angle. And here we go, flash onto it. jawgemo right here. Finding value immediately. Jinggg opened himself a little bit too wide as the squeeze onto the south side. You just don't expect it, the push of the operator.
It's such a good idea against Devi's lockdown, which is an obvious potential way that PaperX were going to try and get into the B site, contest them early, squeeze the person that's watching over towards the A side of the map.
Do choose to still commit the lockdown here at work.
jawgemo's going to deliberately get detained.
Oh, no way. And he's going to be calling it out. Pre-fired onto the corner. Forsaken's wondering how the hell did they know I was creeping up onto it?
Unreal.
And jawgemo does not get cleared, still alive. In the fight, once more, left up to Devi. Scrambling, racing around. Yeah, the plant is down, but he'd have to pull off something unruly. First one is going to be gained. There's a fight taken towards him, but sticking halfway, all the way for Ethan. His team have got the coverage.
What a play. When you hear Potter
To do with that.
but this is also one of those ult swing rounds. If PaperX loses this, the economy might be shot.
Up close, tagged up though. Com was set up for it. Here's the overdrive. Forsaken would love a kill. Run and gun, at play, at work. He's suited for it. Here's a Rolling Thunder, intending to punish. Scatters his way through, trying to buy a bit of space and time once more for them, but his crossfire setups, there's gaps in the openings. Still Forsaken's in it, but he's the last one left and he's got so much more to do. Spike has been planted for him. He gets information, knows that Demon 1 is in main, whips out the rifle, 8 bullets left. Needs to find a kill here. Ethan opens himself to it. Here's the ult. Still left, gonna be fading at any point now. Wide to the angle. Demon 1 shuts him down. for good reason, because PaperX have been playing so contacty at the beginning.
This is very deep though, isn't it? Taking mindfreak smoke and getting into a nice position on site.
What?
That's exactly what PaperX needed.
Okay, that's gonna certainly even things out. Plenty of ults online for EG to try and delay and deny. Here we go. Hunter's Fury comboed with the orbital strike up into tower. One tag Forsaken. Damage done. Here's the second, but shut down in the midst of it. Devi, he's lurked his way behind, and let's see how EG deal with this one. They are still capitalizing. Kills are being collected all over the bloody map. CGRS left alone, stationary, just behind Dice, trying to tuck himself. He needs a bit of a bailout, but Devi's shut down. He was his last line of defense, and they do deal with it so cleanly. Here we go. Fast with the rip. Okay, I mean, I don't know what the reveal was there, but again, just potentially spam through the door, causing Forsaken to fall early on from all of this. It's a squeeze onto the south side. That double push of EG is ripping PaperX to pieces.
That's so sick by Comp. He throws a shock down.
Left alive. Slight jiggle. There's information gathered at least. Boombot met with the fault line. All the way slowed down. Ethan seeking to contain any other pushes. Onto Jinggg, Molly at the feet. CJRS was not aware of it, and he shot the spike out into the open. mindfreak really doesn't stand a chance. Satchels, util lobbed right over. Straight up bullying at this point.
Doesn't quite hit though, does it?
Yeah, and this time it's Jinggg who's taking the pathing out towards Sand, but split approached. It's pronged outwards. No chance to latch onto a kill for any of the PaperX players through the wall, though. I believe that might have been just intended for a piece of utility. Demon 1, though, he's holding it down, anchoring, pushing through the smoke. Coverage is there, yet the util still exchange, and Jinggg, he's back in the fight, back in the action. 2-for-1 special. Spike not picked up, but now he's got it in his hands.
Does he realize both of the EG were in holes just then?
Oh, this util, it's putting the squeeze on him.
He must do now.
Showstopper from jawgemo, seeking to deny. Jinggg spammed up close, up top. Just spotted out. Every avenue is what? Vi to meet them inside the smoke. Boombot trying to seek the timing. He does catch it. Claims the kill. Backs away though. Will he get onto the ropes? No, stunned up. Just didn't have the momentum to escape, so that's it. Traded, evened out, drop. Control going to be lost for them. Boostio with the op now. What timing is he going to try and seek? Fast lane, cutting off his available line aside. He's hoping for a kill, spots it, just the one angle. There it is, flick to adjust still. It's Jinggg as well, holding down that drop with the showstopper in his hand. The rifle, enough to find two.
Jinggg has nade for that.
Here's a lockdown, nade, rebounds, war bang, Boostio. He's pushing the issue. He's forcing a fight right to them. Shock darts clearing close. Not the best weapon for the job. Dart round the side, tags onto CGRS, pushing down with the shorty. Here's the molly, sails over, orbital strike still around us. They're not going to be able to get half. EG pushed off of this one, has enough time, it being purchased all the way through here. I think they've realized it. The job has to be done. Tap onto it, there's the ult forced through. The time has run out. mindfreak claiming that kill, Boostio making the most of it, realizing he had to go, and there it is. Striking back, no damage done. Narrowly missing with that shot, but the dart's waiting for them. Side is compromised. Deep onto the angle, off the dart, that's going to be Boostio swinging, and just look at how good the supportive utility is. We sing the praises of EG all day long, Ethan and Com.
This is falling to pieces, looking like a 9-3.
Shots fired, Boostio still maintains his cool, watching every angle, and yet they are losing it. It's fallen to pieces, it's scraps, it's up to Devi, but you're working against everything. Two ults. Your position, they are hunting for you. The orbital strike to clear out and cleave out any potential areas. That's a flawless one.
It's going to give us another look as to how the pistols are going to go this series as well.
Okay, good answer. An attempt to follow through and follow up. jawgemo with the satchels as well, just to see if he can catch that timing. The back heels are Forsaken though.
Look how fast the A-Hall's flank is.
Left alive on 52. Health they've lined up for him. That's 3 in a round now. He's gone for the ace. The shots are fired. Damage is done, and there's the follow-up. Like you said earlier, Josh, it's that A-Horse flag.
Threat of being aggressive without throwing it away.
Well, here we go. Talk about aggression. Smoke in his face. No angle cleared. Crossfire set up with Timmy the turret. But Boostio's feeling the heat now, isn't he?
He really is.
They've been really trying to clear him out of this. The reactions are just sublime. Boostio responding in kind to every challenge he was facing. There were fights taken, evened out across the board here, but It ends with just mindfreak left alone in the 1v3. Heavy boot steps, they know exactly where he is. Flash and the repeat, the supportive util. A new turn of events. See how this one will end up. Jinggg is punished. Tries to take the peak angle. Satchel play, jawgemo again to vacuum up even more. Another strike right into the center of it. And if the rifles didn't do it, the ultimate would have. Evaporation. All the players disappearing. Ethan, lone player left. Flash repeat. Found himself the angle. Has the ult in his hands. He was thinking about using it.
In a 1v3, he knows the other.
Forsaken takes contact, they're going to be pouncing. There's a stun. Used pound for pound, like for Ross. This is a reaction from EG. They choose to use the rolling thunder. Divine was stunned up, and yet he hits that. But he does return fire. And he has to make it a little bit more even. Drone tagging onto Forsaken, yet still claims the kill. Flash in their face, cacophony of utility. Sweeping across the map. This way and that. Here's the lockdown now. An attempt to get a bit of a breather in the moment. Lockdown used into tower, Team 1 hears it. No amount of fancy movement will save Forsaken from that one, so space has been cleared all the way through.
Jingg's used his nade for it by the look of things.
Right at the tail end, here's a satchel play up towards the top. Alarm bot, how is he managing that? He knows what a second player is. Util caught out in the open. Ethan normally so good for it. It's just up to Demon 1, and here's a familiar state of affairs, isn't it? Orbital strike, denying the first tap. But now the showstopper. Jinggg going to be using it. One ultimate for it, smoked off onto the defuse, but he's perfectly finds it. Stopping the defuse, half not gained. Jinggg realizes it, it's done.
Be a reaction to Jinggg taking those kills through tower.
Absolutely.
But I'm sure it was turned around as soon as Demon 1 won the round.
Grouped up, EG, they have immediately struck back. Spray through, spray down. CJRS will only gain the 2.
I have the spike.
And yeah, it felt like we just exited that replay and suddenly we're met with this scenario, a 1v point. He has money in his back pocket, taking away the guns would be quite useful. Trying to find one of the fights as well, at least tucks himself into the corner, but
Did in the prior round.
you might just see a brawl take place. Lots of ults, here we go, Hunter's Fury, showstopper, let loose, Jinggg close to the corner, but Hunter's Fury is doing work, clears out. Boostio gaining some ground towards drop, and as there's that re-exploration, mindfreak was hunting for some information. He pays for it with his live. Divido does catch that lurk round. I have to try and stop this towards halls. The smokes have been dropped. Door open. Again contacting, slowing it down. 50 seconds left, and they're going to be facing it with the firing line. Divide, he will fall. CGRS. Util to clear out close to the site. Everything being expended. CGRS and Forsaken, they've doubled up. It's a high-low setup here. Time running so damn short. First kill granted to him. Close to default. Aftershock pushing him wide out into the open. No bullets left. It's a 1-2 face as well. They have to try and collect these kills. Pushing them all the way down. CGRS is done not enough. It's Ethan who closed it all out. The kills were with the boombot. All being utilized together here. A couple of detonations, but the nanoswarm delays them. Over the top, it's going to be Dizzy. Paranoia used in response to it. Cage cuts them up though on... Well, KG, they managed to swarm into position, left up to just Jinggg. It's a solo player here towards the back of the side, and yeah, he might have a frenzy, but that's a little bit too much to overcome even for him. So, part of the call from picking it up, just a bit of poking and prodding. The rest of EG are exploring deep into mid here. Forsaken was the one who's left to really contain that. A deeper push through, the A side's going to be gained for them, and gathered now, pushed up towards the deeper angles. Again, back pit, another fight to be taken. Forsaken so low, the damage to the wall is just spotted. Still Boostio, lay it down. Gonna be able to finally take him out. Yes, they are.
Mindfreak not caught by the Trailblazer.
Keeping the full armor and the Bulldog.
My eyes are going to be on
Switch tapped.
within 10 seconds.
Little door being broken on top of it. Gathering space and time here. Seeing if they can take the fight to Boostio. Well, it is traded. Bit laboured, bit strained. Right
a good
to be.
trade.
Mindfreak versus jawgemo, it's an important one. It's going to define quite a bit. But the rest of his team puts the squeeze on. Mindfreak collects that kill. It's going to remove all the danger from one of the extremities. Ethan, good adjustment with the aim, yet it's on point. It's on fire. PaperX.
Back out again. Similar kind of setup.
Players matching him though. That's a satchel play and a peek from Demon 1. He does land it. jawgemo fully blinded up, jumping into the wall like a broken AI. It's going to be met though Trying to offset it still. What a reaction and what a flick from Demon 1 still. Someone below him, he does not adjust the aim. It's not there in time. So 3 players left standing here for PaperX. Boostio, the timing through the smoke. He's facing the opposite way. He was waiting for the flash timing, potentially hearing that util being used.
Talking about Nats looking like a Yoru clone in one of their games. It can happen to anybody, I promise.
Good place, almost claiming a kill here as the door rotates open. The door gets tagged. Oh. There's no punish. Already players though in his face, right up in the open with the flash. It sets up Divine nicely for a cheeky little 2-piece. Thresh from the back. Seeker's going to be earned. Ethan already though has taken up the front section of the entirety of the site yet. Okay, brought down.
Boostio's got a rifle, and mindfreak wants to take this fight. PaperX have still got to be careful not to throw it away.
Jinggg. Shutting down that approach from the extremity. They know where Boostio is. The nade, yeah, forces him out into the open.
Clean.
Good util. Walking themselves into B, but now as the door opens up, Trailblazer through along with a showstopper. Vulnerable up. Okay, come. Deals with the first piece, but they're already into the side. Out wide, mindfreak wins his fight. Ethan towards the back, and he has claimed 2. Brought them down to their knees. Blinded up though, jawgemo. He's opened up wide, and this is an adjustment made still. The spike is out in the open.
And Ethan knows it.
Yeah. He's given up the space. Playing together now. Him and Demon 1 can hear the tap of the plant.
Spike planted.
Neural Theft back online. That's Forsaken again doing damage and doing work. It's going to be spotting out these players. Do they want to go for a play here? Devi is close to the flash. He backs away. Playing together now. Knowing that they doubled up. Dashed. Breaks up. One of the crosshair placements and sight lines. They know the Forsaken's up onto Heaven and they pick the timings just well enough, but maybe Demon 1 can do something with this. Only the one foul and Devi to get them in and cross up. Again, a potential sight line where somebody could be there. Jinggg, have you overstepped your boundaries? It's the 1-2 punch with the rest of his team, and they have toppled down. It's 3 versus 3. Devi left to hold down that mound control, so there's no attempt at the flank, but the lockdown is in play. And do they have anything to break this one? It doesn't look likely. Have to give it up. Can't play this one together.
Serious opportunity for EG.
The positioning now of these players, it should be more predictable. Smoke onto the defuse. Boostio should be granted half. mindfreak has found the first. Half onto the defuse. Time has been bought. Here onto Heaven though. They collapse. To again disrespect, just drag that util out of them, but mindfreak does fall. Forsaken no. He's not happy to give anything up, is he? He's alone when he's taking these fights.
Yeah, he's going to be so aggressive on the lurk in these kind of situations. mindfreak went for something hyper-aggressive too. There was pressure towards A and C, so he decided just to go in on B through the Killjoy utility.
Deeper's jump spot, that baits in the push from Forsaken.
And this is going to be so hard to play without your smokes.
Lambot notifying them, Nade clears it out again. Familiar play that we've seen once before. Demon 1. He's going to do so much here. Showstopper from Jinggg out into the open, misses the rocket wide. CGRS plan from the wingman, dodging of the flash towards the back of the side. He's claimed the first. 2 more to deal with. Spike planted, Demon 1.
Almost a pre-fire, it was that quick.
God almighty. No time to react to that.
So EG finally get their first gun round.
Whiff. And Spike has been planted, so into the post plan we go with PaperX. Couple of layers to it. Jingg's going to be the first one to receive, and well, look at that, shut down immediately.
He looks so sharp.
Towards the back of the side, can they remove him? They can indeed, but they have so much more to get through. Towards the connector, Boostio's doing a decent job of things. He's already found his way onto the side, into the connector. He goes, halving the defuse, sticking it through. Boostio, he will not be denied, and EG collect themselves a nice little round there, 4-7. The setup, 3 of them. It's PaperX who want to try and take it in a different direction. Good paranoia. Cuts its way across, no kill to be claimed. Spike still planted again. It's not a good spot for it, really. You can't really spam from this angle. Seeker's in his face. Com, well, he's granted it. Near side, it does not matter. Judge in hand. Shotguns versus shotguns. And Com claiming 2. Towards the side now. Needs to be a fight taken. Good trade, but Demon 1 is instantly there. He's low, though. Has to back away. Someone has to get on his defuse. It's Ethan facing away. Back to the wall. Spam onto the corner. Will he go down? Will he fall? He will not. It's covered in time. And PaperX, though, they'd love to have a chant and an answer back here. Cam's going to be spotting them. Tap onto the plan. In fact, a full committal as well. Nade being used, dizzy in their face. Nobody can see a bloody thing. And somehow, it's mindfreak who comes out with the kill. Lots of damage being done. An attempt now and a call to flood right back out of this one. Com joining with the rest of his team. Got this crossfire set up. mindfreak has opened up the door, and inside the smoke he has hunted out and sniffed out. Ethan is there. Wingman to the side, seeking to defuse. Demon One has to try and put the pressure out. He has to swing wide to try and break this one, but he cannot claim a kill in time. Grouped up, gathered up. Trying to work their way into the side, smoke in their face. And with the Bulldog, it's all clean. Only the one casualty, that's mindfreak. They'll be able to check back towards C, still holding this paranoia, and here it is. Sails through, vulnerable duck in his face, TP's back out again. An idea and approach, these trips, will anybody be able to play off of it? Satchel to the side, it is latching onto them still. It's brute force, it's the name of the game for EG. Get themselves in, and the pit is down at their feet. Ethan covering the fire just as it blooms, an attempt, a chance, but Forsaken, only the one.
And I believe they're planted outside the pit there. Maybe I miss Zor.
Well, maybe a chance for them. Devi is low though, can't quite get the crosshair on the target. Devi revealing his position, bit of spam into the corner. 8 bullets left with the Bulldog. Just an impossibility with the Viper's pit in his face.
God,
Look
what
at
a
that gap
setup.
as well with the pit. I mean, there's a slightest gap there for Boostio to play in. Com, adjustment, a flick, fading in any moment now. Yeah, the timer, the internal timer, CGRS's head, but Orb gain. Seekers pushing forwards. Boostio, he fell in the middle of all of this. He was lurking out towards the back line. Demon One is there. Takes care of CGRS, the lone player, onto the site. Plant to go down. Let's see how this post plant gets played. A player lurking through the main choke. It's an important fight to take. 3 players of PaperX roofed up now. Here's Forsaken through, does not expect it, so taken care of. And now the entirety of EG can set their sights towards the back of the site. Nade sails over the top. Devi finds the first onto just Com. Satchel plays in, but time is starting to run really short here. Demon One still locking it down from the tree. Angle flash in their face. Backed around. Satchel's full collapse with a flash over the top to supplement. Gets some of that space towards A. Deep dart as well. Boostio, he was tagged up. Plenty of time apparently to adjust your aim enough and brings down mindfreak. So into the front of the site we go for EG. Clearing this one out. They don't know if the back of the site is compromised. Still going to have to potentially clear that one up, but just giving it up for now. Plant's going to go down. Nothing to dissuade it. Forsaken on the high ground. Not the best weapon for the job, is it, with the Odin? He's aiming for the heads, but almost gets taken down in response. And here's Thrash. You might start to see it really pay off here. Any sort of detainment will be nice. Spam onto the corner. Ethan, he brings down Jinggg, but detained. So, 1-for-1 trade. Players posted up. Far back angles. How do they approach this one with the defuse? They still have the wingman. Possibly get themselves onto it. That is beautiful. The Neuro theft that sets them up in the paper mache walls. They fall to pieces.
For a lockdown, and it looks like they're going to take B control.
Lockdown, door opens up, an attempt to try and punish this one. There's a fight being taken as well, punishing it all over towards Mound. Jinggg is there. He's gonna hold on, shots right through the wall. Lockdown's gonna be getting off here. Fight needs to be won. Backing away with the satchels. No players detained, and the site is theirs. Viper's pit. Drop through. Wallbang spam angles. They got lineups on lineups for days, but Demon One will put down any sort of funny business with the very funny gun.
Player standing.
No chance in hell. Demon One is ripping off heads and taking names off.
Problem for them. And so they dealt with all of the supportive elements and have left Jinggg until the very... And now that forces PaperX to go for info peaks.
Not what you want to do when you're up against the operator.
Not at all. Boostio's on such an aggressive, risky angle here, though.
Man. I mean, he spots it, and there it is. Another one for the collection. Now, when he opened, though, he had Util in his hands, and the cage cut him up from the rest of his team. There was no follow-up. Forsaken tucks himself into the corner.
No way.
Into the box. Is this going to get cleared? Some level of foresight. It's there, and a re-swing. Spammable through the box. Demon One dashes forwards. Maybe not intended. jawgemo, he's got his back. Coverage in the moment. 40 seconds in the round. Plenty of time to take a breather, but they opt to take the spike and get the plant anyway. It's Devi left in that 1v2.
Giving away his position with the flat.
I think they know the Devi's here. Tap onto it. It's a weird plant location. Door rotates. He hears it. The footsteps perfectly sound baiting, perfectly noise baiting. There was no tap from Devi.
It must be for rubble.
But
where's the contact for that?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Here's Dizzy. Information gathered. That collects onto a cacophony of players, all grouped up. Beautiful work. And they have absolutely turned EG into mincemeat.
We were wondering how on earth they were going to stop EG from picking up that final ult orb, and I've never seen a play like that.
Yep, Dizzy through the tiniest of margins, over the top, into the ceiling. Mindfreak. He's Got to put a stop to this one. Smoke lets them cross in. Paranoia up. There's no real time to play with. Through the smoke, Com still lands the shot, but where is the spike? It's in his hands, and he needs to plant it now.
He's just saved them.
Time running so damn short, but I think they've just got enough to extend it. Brought it into it. Yeah, here's the post plant. Ob still in the hands of team, and one. Here's another one. Right for him, pushing deep into the spawn now, over the top, over the heads, Dizzy, lands Jinggg, he hasn't spotted it. Ships in the night, Com has looked right behind them, and they are none the wiser, clearing out everything. I cannot believe it. It's planted for him. A tap, he knows it. Com may have just made a massive play. One to save the map, a tap onto it, misses the shot, no bullets. Has to go for the reload, another tap, forcing it, snakebite, doesn't know if it connects, has to be a wide face, half onto the defuse, it's shut down. But my God, what a chance. What an precipice for the map. Paper X, only one step away, out in the open. Boostio does not know which way to stand.
And that's the lockdown gone.
Yep.
Made to look silly, foolish by Paper X.
And they left scrambling into the... You go one way, it's an operator, you go the other way. It's a cyber setup. Cross-section of wires in the traps. All you got to do is drop down and you're going to be punished. Showstopper around the side, Ethan's there, jawgemo forwards. Can they really make something of this? Trailblazer round the side, it catches onto mindfreak, and of course the punish is there. How has this turned? No reactions inside jawgemo. Taking matters into his own hands. For the map. They want to see the extension in play. CJRS pushing through the smoke is instantly there.
I mean, the traps have worked.
But what are they hunting for? Flash, wide face, and swing, it's collected. Well, it's just about landing.
And Com too slow. That one just taken off.
Lockdown. It has to be used to clear this one forwards. Plant. An opportunity and a chance to Seiken. Seeking to take the timing, but he's going to be punished.
Com's holding their back.
All the way further, all the way back towards Rubble. Punishing onto the Vi. And here's the Thresh now. Has to try and get some sort of detainment, but it's a scattering of players. EG not giving him a glimpse, not giving him a chance. Two left standing here. No more rifles. Smoke's dropped down. mindfreak seeking to clear through. Defuse started by the wingman, but no damage, not enough done. The shorties, they break it down. Half on the defuse, maybe an opportunity, but no. Brought down to the knees, EG. The nanoswarms are already being cleared. It's the bait and switch, and they wait out the util. Here's a Sancho play. What is that? You can always count on Jinggg, and he has just broken apart the defense in the blink of an eye. Movement so clean. jawgemo seeking to deny. There's the plan. Disrupted with 2 kills there. Dodging off the showstopper. Nade at his feet. Round to the corner. Jinggg will not. I'm going to break away from the action. Here's a mosh pit. Wingman round to the side. That's a snake bite. Meant to try and push back this aggression. This time, everything is contained.
This time they're ready for it. The incredible Paper X trap. Roughly, he gave it away with the paranoia about 5 seconds ago.
30 seconds left, Josh. They're going into B here, into the connector. Jinggg, he hasn't been dealt with. Still has a nade and a satchel. Jinggg, he's pushing forwards into them. He's taking a second kill away from. Satchel's still there. Nade on top, 20 seconds remaining. It has to be a quick pivot, but right into the arms and sightline of mindfreak. Blinded up, does not matter. Still here's the shots. Spike, drop behind the wall. Time running short, still only 12 seconds. jawgemo, he cleans him up. He's carving out a path. Maybe onto the site themselves. Com, he needs to get this plan down with only 5 seconds left. Brought down, stunned out. Com has to stick it. A rocket wall close. Jinggg is a monster. Hoping the Trailblazer. Getting away with so much in the moment. Trailblazers exchanged. Little nade into the corner. A lot of damage being done. There's going to be a heal inside. Flash on top of it. It's all being collected. Util combo together to earn any sort of advantage.
But a good pushback from mindfreak, who manages to trade out a kill and leave EG on defense without their initiator that can grab information for them. Oh, jawgemo's trying to find a timing. He's just heard them all run away.
Yep, close to the corner. No, that's going to be watched for by Devi. Player advantage. Maybe they hear the drop. Even one falling to the ground. Fortunate timing. Couldn't really stand his ground and take the fight yet. Com, he does deliver. Snake might drop down on top of it. There's going to be that collapse and combined pressure. 20 seconds now onto rope, onto the ramp, I should say. Flash, try and at least gain them a bit of ground, but have dropped down. 8 seconds left. Plant, plenty of time to at least tap it and explore a little bit, but Com shuts that one.
Exactly where Paper X are also stacked up.
Flash will notify them. So there's one player there, grouped up. Set the sights now with a Trailblazer. Sent towards the choke, not actually broken. Double satchels, flashes. This is all over the place. Forsaken, he's going for more.
What? Incredible play, and Defy on the lurk. Coming up through mid, picks off Demon 1, but only just managed to avoid getting assassinated by a flying Judge Jet player.
Jinggg might have overstepped himself though, he's fallen. The Heaven brought it into that 2 versus 2. CGRS left to hold on to this one angle. Com doesn't clear it. Not appropriately at least. Buying time, Boostio left alone here. Has to make footsteps though and he feels it. Time ticking away. CGRS to pull, double satchel play. Jingg's already in their face. Trailblazer on the back, stunned up. Where's the punish? Satchel making a mark. No way. jawgemo was hoping to punish that. He's brought down anyway. Here we go. Lurk timings. Be careful. Got to be certain of this one. Could not adjust it with a spray down. So Com grabbing the one, but eventually brought down. Players enough and abound. This is brought to a 2 versus 2.
Big timing from Boostio there. And he's watching for Jinggg.
Oh, Jinggg still wins it. It's duels, man. He's so keen and eager to take them.
And even when you know he's coming, it doesn't mean you can...
Allows mindfreak to cross into the site, into the corner, gets that plant down.
But Jinggg chooses not to. Jingg's hiding in hell.
And he just spotted Com. No way. What a pre-fire. Com's brought it to a 1 versus 1. And takes the fight to him. Unbelievable.
Locking down the B site, which is where the whole of PaperX are, with all ultimates on board.
Yeah, it's a weird buy into it. They want to take the fight straight to them with the knives. That's beamed down. Boostio couldn't see much. He was blinded. Tucked into the corner, stunned up. There is that punish in sight. Of course, Jinggg is the follow-up. It's that 1-2 punch. Classic PaperX style. Seeker's leading the way now to a potential easy opening. Ethan.
He's stopped the plants.
He has. He's denied that one. Demon 1 containing as well into the spawn. It's bought him time with the showstopper. Cosmic Divide there. Lighting him up into the corner. mindfreak cannot withstand it. Device left alone. Spikes in the middle of nowhere. Tucked deep. Ult's going to be fading away. Wall is up. Just to try and fake like he could be lurking here, but this is just being watched for. Jingle peek by Ethan. There's the whoop second. That was dicey.
Very close right now.
I do like this.
But EG are on the line. They've got a bait and switch set up now too.
Bait and switch. There's the dash active. They're not going to expect Boostio close to the corner. Gliding right past. He spotted him on the minimap. Can Boostio get out alive? Not quite. Traded. Forsaken. He's in their face. It's the updraft dash play again, but again, not anticipating Demon 1. Brings down the opposites.
Brent. Oh.
No, I don't think he realizes he's crossed, does he? It's a hard clearance. Not enough to get the shots onto it, and the satchel is nice, so jawgemo's set up for the trade. Aim wasn't reset in time.
Are the gods favoring you today with the spray into the pit?
Yeah, seen many of these rounds. Bladestorm being committed. Over the top with the updraft. Looking for a 3-2-1 entrance right into it, into the corner. Updraft all over the place. Twists and turns in the round, into the corner. Divide goes. Big flash. jawgemo. Last attempt. A chance to punish again, the exact same play! Demon 1 though, this time playing inside the smoke to punish it. Fool me once, shame on you. Still, they run forwards into the site, and the util is clearing all the corners. jawgemo caught out in the open. Cosmic Divide cuts up the angles. Demon 1 still there. Crouch peek yet. Well, how does he have the presence of mind to clear it still? I just don't know with this guy, but he is quite an insane player.
Look at the setup though in the post plant. Barely anybody on site. Doubled up. Like it's a backstab in Heaven.
Yeah, up into Heaven here. They clear out the one player that was playing onto the side, but can they deal with these again onto the Heaven players? It's up to mindfreak. Does he have a pull for the plan? Looks like there's one.
But Com is ready for his positioning. Oh, they try the body block.
Yeah, body block this one. mindfreak still on Heaven. He can do a lot here. He's landed it. Enough kills found. 25 health though. Does he take the bait? It was tapped. He doesn't swing. Boostio, absolute balls of steel from mindfreak. Swinging wide. Boostio gets half. Not enough time. Contacting. Dash is now active though. They want to go off of this as a snipe bait at their feet. Jinggg, their second thoughts on it. The pull was also expended here. Boostio is dodging. Utility flying into his face, but does he realize it? No. Forsaken was already on the line. A counter flash play, dropping down. Ethan's there. It's a 3-2-1 face. He's broken in the midst of it. Beautiful stuff by Forsaken. Liberties with the positioning, and jawgemo forced into the essentially should be a 7-5 at this point. One more round left loose. They're trying to fake the A presence here of all of their players, but the Viper's Pit is going to be bogging them down. The goal is to try and take this one. Seekers does feel like a lot of heavy presence here, but now they hear it. Right into the open, come! That was a miracle kill, he needed that one. Shuts down Jinggg with a showstopper, still maintains the pit, and it is this huge obstacle that's just waiting right in them.
But this whole thing was supposed to be a fake so that CGRS could take the spike with Devi into A. And
into the back of the side, Boostio has the smoke at the choke, pushing through, timing needed to be taken, he's got the spike down, it's going to be a cool mate, spots out Devi, repositions now, 50 health to his name, it's still not necessary, not when a team's got his back, mindfreak, last alive, EG. They've done magic in this round, they really have.
oh, the Trailblazer just goes straight over the top of Com's head too. They're going to re-push this area, knowing that Forsaken could have been playing there, and the pinch comes through from Vents.
Yep, CGRS just none the wiser towards it. It's up to Forsaken to hold down the choke point. Flash, it's dodged for now. Slight corner that he can play in. He's to hold it back, and he does kick out Ethan. That's a spike drop down. Isolating that one. Jinggg, in the meantime, the rest of his team refighting and retaking that Heaven control. jawgemo towards the back here. Not shying away from it. mindfreak eager to take the fight. Ground given up.
Only Boostio left in an impossible situation, surely.
Well propped up now. Jinggg was pushing in front of this. Pull.
Does he know that Forsaken is going to be on this timing behind him? It looks like he's aware.
Idea of it, yeah, but the crosshair's not pointed towards Heaven, so it's Pay pushing deep. It was a pull towards the one side, a smoke on the other. Forsaken! Oh, he strikes.
Or at least see if anyone's over there.
Oh! Forsaken.
I mean, Forsaken had a lineup there with the operator. jawgemo's never favored.
Yeah, still Forsaken falling through here. Jinggg, he pushes forwards. Past a lot of this utility. Here's the footsteps. Now they're going to start running towards him. Damage is definitely done. Satchel's at work. Marshall spam. It's all laid on top of each other. It's raining lead right through the choke. An exchange of the guns is left up to it, but with only 12 seconds remaining, jawgemo, he's got so much to do and not enough time.
Pulled off the comeback at this point.
Yeah, bringing it back into with the op purchase. Jinggg is shut down. Just trying to hold back onto the rope. That was a stinger in his face. Classic little play that you see with a double duelist.
And now cutting noise a little. Waiting for that push. With Boostio on the other side of the map too.
Before the wall even goes up.
Everybody getting caught.
There with the op. Oh my, updraft, got to escape it. Nade at his feet, through the smoke. Showstopper's been earned. Into the side, into the corners. That damage done, not enough for a kill. And with the shorty, yeah. Trusty sidearm. CGRS punching any would-be.
He can be. That's what he's working with.
Oh my.
He's not going to expect mindfreak to be this aggressive, I don't think, in Heaven. But mindfreak has to make a noise.
Yeah. Sound cue, something. He might bait the drop. Dash is there, gets info. Team of one. Does he hear it? The drop down. Not too certain.
He's going for the
out
one
anyway.
taps.
Going for the one taps. 3 HP. Why not? He's got the confidence for it. Smoke cut up the one angle. Now holds it. It's a bit of a gamble. 9 bullets left. mindfreak. Left reeling. You have the confidence to take the fight. He's definitely got the health advantage, and with a swing like that. Yeah, they're really going to try and get the punish, I think, onto opposite sides here. Jinggg is feeling the heat. Com backs away, absorbing a lot of this. Working themselves into spawn. They're already just walking all the way through. I mean, how's jawgemo falling here?
Everywhere.
It's going absolutely to pot. Individual one-on-ones, why not? An entire round of a showstopper with the pull. No real damage being done. Still, dash, disengage it. Close to the corner here with a stinger. It's brought down. jawgemo seeks to respond. Spam through the smoke. CGRS beaming him down. Ethan is trying to push through. Just the fire rate that was coming towards him there, but it's left to just these two. The slow play. Open Seekers. Covering a bit of a path.
Demon One has to be worried about the push here.
Oh, and he didn't expect it. What? Angle here towards the box. No, it's the back of his head. It's the watch for. jawgemo collects that kill. Over the top of the wall, Demon One. There's a chance for him to get a kill. Maybe equalize it to a 4 versus 4, but space was gained by jawgemo. They want to go around the Viper's Pit. They don't want to fight through it, but if you leave him up, Devi, it's going to be more than a thorn in their side, man. He could be the difference maker to you winning the round. Ethan cleans him up. Takes him out there. jawgemo Attempt to punish this one, Forsaken. Swings into it. Denying it here with the plant at least. Will go down, so time no longer becoming a bit of a problem. Still, Cosmic Divide. Across the site, Viper's bit of their own, now drop down. Tons of ults being committed into this one. Jump spot with a shorty. A shot missing just ever so slightly. Demon 1 holding it towards the corner. Again, it's gonna come down to a bit of luck of the draw. Spam, maybe. Can they work their way into the pit? Can they try and bring it down? 2 versus 2. Off to the side here, it's Com. Alive and kick is pandemonium. Just a recall so that he can set himself up onto an angle, but who knows who's utils whose. Fade into the side, that's a satchel to punish, but such quick reactions. Forsaken! He's a menace! 2 players brought down, a dash reset, he's got it active once more in case he does want to take another peek at things, but Vi's still pushing him back. That was his snake bite. Drop down onto the corner, Forsaken. What is that? Spraying him through. He's still watching it. Great.
Beefed.
Yeah, bangs his head on the ceiling. Rocket into spawn. No real damage done. Demon 1 though is there. He's on the angle, on the line of sight. Spam onto the corner. Eventually brought down. Satchel's at work, round to the side. Jinggg in the middle of all of that. Still got a kill onto jawgemo. And Heaven Control is there. Spike's still not planted. It's a 2v3.
The backstab.
The backstab. Com needs value. He needs a kill, and the right click does not bless him. Flip of a coin. Not going in his direction. Stars available. Boostio. What can he do to salvage it? Star blossomed up, but it won't matter. Walk forwards, up into Heaven. Until expended, exchange, another smoke to try and get them in. Demon 1, he's so smart with this. Does bite him that space towards the back. Mindfreak though, he's got to try and hold this one. Smoke away and afar. That's
Huge
2
play.
kills, massive from him. Still, they left to contain it. It's Paper X leading through. 13 to 10, and they are leading. See which one wins out. So the usual setup. We know this one if you've been watching a lot of the Americas. It's a bait and trap play. Snakebite over the top, line up, that collects. Vulnerable. That's an aid of their own. Molly over the top there. Enough damage done just from it. Jinggg is pulled out of position here. They're going to be hearing this though. Footsteps abound. jawgemo is holding it. Util waiting for this now as the fight starts to come through onto the Heaven angle. Precision is name of the game, but a tap of the gun. The classic running out of bullets all the way through. Com gets brought down. Damage was done. Nanoswarm at his feet. You're feeling it right now. Turned to pieces. 11 seconds left in this round. Weak enough at the plant. This has to be stuck all the way. Pressure. It's there. Fighting towards it. CGRS brought down in the end. And Boostio leading the Chargers team. Carves out a path right through. One of the worst teams in terms of pistol round conversions actually heading into this match.
Just win the second round.
But yeah, and part of the reason why they're so successful is because they opt into these forces all the way through. Stingers into the back of it. This time jawgemo will meet them. Way through, catching onto the heels of Commie, seeking to reposition. Vulnerable up, enough damage done, but the bullets spraying around. Cove in his face, he can't get the weapon out in time. It's just punishments all over the place. Dissipation of the smoke. Grants an easy sight line. Ult's already built up, why not expend it? Round 2, by the way, round 2. And still hunting him down with a rifle, but blind as a bat. Demon 1. Do it, they're anticipating it. Here's the reckoning. Do they push forward in time? They're all stunned up. A flash for a flash. Utils have to be used back and forth, back and forth. Which team will reign supreme? It looks like it's all EG. Boostio. Sublime.
Off the back of a
Specific VODs, but this time
so
again,
deep.
He's just contacting in still, trying to piece out where this util is. They really haven't given anything away. The dash is now not active, and Demon 1 is none the wiser. They thought it was going to be completely open, at least in terms of that side. He thought his teammate had his back. Nanoswarms now going to be activated, but still, the smoke's held. Bullets rattled, straining. The lockdown will not be detaining anybody. Everybody evacuating out of the way. Still, it's planted slightly to the side. Molly's going to be denying the first part of it. Spam onto the corner. Flash through. Ult popped off from Jinggg. He's blinded up though. Cannot see anything. Still gets a kill.
Boostio missed him.
What is going on? This is absolutely all over the place. Cove. Maybe the next tool to be used to try and find this one, but pushing it past, you have to try and fight close to them. jawgemo, he's got half on it, pulled off a bit, already half, and timing has been bought. CGRS!
This is so dangerous.
They're into the stack. Oh, they're gonna flash through the wall. It's used in kind, in turn, damage done, Device still alive! That is ridiculous.
And I think they baited Boostio in.
There was an idea behind it, a snake bite towards the back of the pillar, and
Previous too, we've seen many opportunities for CGRS to get deep because EG are leaning heavily one way or another. This time though, CGRS caught, and his positioning lets Demon One know instantly that he would have been calling the rotate back over.
Demon One is not wasting time, is he? Dashes there. Over to the side, smoke, here's the tap now, plan. Attention online through the window, couldn't quite land that knife. Has to back away and damage was done to him. The reposition is smart from mindfreak. Off to the side, it's gonna be spotted out though. There's one kill, there's the second! Boostio from the jump!
And Boostio's a bit of a swing player because when he dies early like this, he can lose his team a game as well.
Seekers flash to the corner. All of this is intended to try and push them back!
How fortunate is that?
That was Forsaken fault.
Just the span through the smoke, I believe.
Yeah, a few bullets just landing. Luck of the draw with that one, but it's brought it even to 4 versus 4. And again, that heavy rotation, only this time a twist in it. EG, they do have some presence deep into mid. Tom was trying to be watching, actually, for this. That's a Trailblazer with immense value.
Sees everything, and Com can start sprinting on the flank.
Flash through the wall, Cosmic Divide up. jawgemo, tail in between his legs there, just still doesn't want to give up this ground. There's the cascade, takes the fights to them anyway. Bullets raining, scattered, punching through with the shorty. And now, of course, he's favored. Jump spot round with the movement. It's going to come down to the aim duels, and it has to be evened out that way, but it will not happen. What I was pointing out, Arch carves up an opening and a path for his team to follow up. Forsaken, he's so fast with it. He's walking through into the smoke, but he doesn't watch the angle, doesn't watch the corner. It's Ethan's job, and he does punish that overextension still, locking down the mid-angles. jawgemo will fall. A bit of a breakaway.
Everything on Boostio.
Boostio, 11 HP.
They know he's here.
Has to land the shot here, but the run and gun does it. Drops him. No more util now for this side to try and push back this plan. One player detained up close, up top. That's Team 1's job now to try and contain this one and hold it, but he oversteps it again, walking forward. CGRS with 3, and Ethan, they know where he is. To leave him to his devices, just the turret to catch the contact behind.
There's a flank on a flank here. Jingg's coming through water too.
Yeah, and this is going to be, again, what Com was doing prior, the final level to it. It's a backbreaker. They're not going to expect Jinggg to be coming up behind. CGRS, well, he's on for the ace tonight, at least that. No flip in sight, but util out in the hands of Com sets him up nice and easily. That's really nice. Supplementary utility just to peel him out. So, no casualties yet, but yet being the key word. Boostio, he's beaming them all down. 3 kills in the midst of it when his team needed it. To have a turn-up moment, but Boostio picks up 3 because shrubs there online. Forsaken, is he really seeking to try and get something done here? Alone onto the other side of a section, 38 seconds left. Nana Swarms are deaded.
He's done it.
Yeah, Forsaken, he's caught the rotation and caught that timing. And is there really space now for PaperX to pivot and rotate and retreat? Yes, there is. I mean, they are out of there. The decision was made.
Look at Com. I mean, it doesn't really matter what CGRS does over here on the other side of things.
There's 2 players here, but really Com just has to be the difference maker to stop this and deny the plan from coming through. Ping into the corner, doesn't opt to use a snake bite. He just puts his orb down, he gets counter spammed. The plant's down. Oh, he could have been the difference maker. But instead, giving the economy honest. They do have money to buy for next, but
Demon One, though, on the fight.
Yeah, wow, what an adjustment. Really going for more there. Not a plan for Divide. Close onto the corner, inside the smoke, it's all going a bit haywire. Spam onto it, Divide was at the default spot and position. This time Com doesn't give away his life, instead letting the plant go down. Player advantage still to EG. Wall up. Time being bought now to try and fight themselves through. It's a pull and an attempt into the back of Horse. mindfreak still alive, but eventually falls. Spam and sprayed. The high-low setup, EG. They stop, they salvage it. There's tracks there, so it's all coming through. Volley over the top. Snake bite, body block by the dog here. Jinggg running out of time, can't get the kill. Demon One pushing even deeper now, further forwards. Trying to contend with some of the players onto this one. Another flank also occurring. Com, he's watching for it in Link. He knows there's Cosmic Divide. There could be someone on the other side of things. Demon One left to try and solve it, and there's a flank.
Here's another flank.
Halted. Forsaken. Flanks on flanks. It's watched. Boostio this time. Privy to it. Aware of it. 40 seconds left now. Just 2 players standing, mindfreak and Jinggg. Together. Smokes separating. Dividing up into the site. Cove in the back to give a bit of room to play in, but with the lockdown planted and 28 seconds left, this is a dire situation. EG set up all the way, surely resetting. Lovely work from mindfreak. Him. Anything to spam him out, any util at all that can clear the way. Damage is being done, pop flash into it, reloading. He knows he's being pushed, the right click's doing so much damn work, and Ethan claims his prize, brings him down. Site opened, wide open. Plan towards the back of it as well. Looks like they want to try and make a go of it. To try and play for the back of the site. Flash play through the Cove, slowed down, but not for but a moment here. Still trying to hold on to control of Pit. It's a doubled up. High-low setup, Forsaken isolating one of the fights, and now they want to put the squeeze on Boostio. No, he was here from prior. Whoa! Collects the one, collects the third. In the round for him, low enough though. Single shot will do it, but eventually shut down Devi. No funny biz, at the wrong time of it. Flick to the side. There's no way he's been taking himself
So
back up. He's
brave.
posted back up onto the position. Insanity from Forsaken, but why not?
There is a very fine line between bravery and foolishness. That may have been on the wrong side of it there, but I gotta say, if he manages to get two and he's in a position where he might, makes the round look incredibly different. Sometimes you gotta go for those risks.
Oh, God.
5, and then PaperX responded. And this was where PaperX re-hitting. Well, that's an early push.
Yep, straight through mid. Good luck trying to catch that one still.
And Jinggg goes for the re-clear there.
Yeah, and it's Jinggg who catches the bullet to the head.
Yeah, because EG are ready for it.
So 4 versus 4, still holding the angle here. They expect and anticipate this re-clearance. It's Forsaken just looking to try and contain in case somebody is in mid. Barreling forwards now, EG. Laying claim to this area of the map, towards the site. Snakebite at the back here, spam through, onto the wall. They're walking right into him. It's a crossfire setup where people are just given individuals, and it's a spray and chance of random luck that has given this advantage to PaperX.
But the plant is down, and jawgemo, if he finds a position, finds a safe timing, he might be able to get off a reckoning. It is tough from this spot though, because he'll never feel safe.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to give away his positioning at all here. He's just holding his ground with the rifle. No time to really pull it out here. Never a chance to make him feel safe. Come! That is insane. That's he pulling that one out, precision. But eventually shut down. Devi drops to the floor, tap onto it, running around, aimlessly hunting for jawgemo. Up front and personal. The firing line holds it. It's a pre-fire wide swing onto the corner. Jinggg brought down, taken out. Devi got to second guess that now. Both teams getting themselves out of there.
No, it's heading towards B. There's still only 2 players able to defend.
Forsaken holds the line. Wide face, he fell asleep at the wheel. Demon 1 takes him out, wins the aim duel. Here's the reckoning now. Parting away onto the site here. There's a nanoswarm of flash, everything being expended just to take the space towards it. Devi tucked to the corner. He feels like he has to make a play. You can feel it. Side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Sky players not deciding to step past the smokes. mindfreak is going to be spotted there on that flank here. Devi still pushing forwards now on the corner. Tap, trying to force the util, but jawgemo pushes forwards and presses his advantage. All the way grouped up, trying to watch onto the flank. They had a player there, mindfreak. He was offered an isolated 1 versus 1, but the time is now running a little bit too short for this one. Quick jump spot, comp, crouch down, holding close, not revealing anything. And the round is won. mindfreak, not enough time to really get a jog on as well and move all the way over there. This is EG taking it away, bringing themselves up to 11.
Oh, my
Back. Can't go for any attempt of it. 2 knives left. Needs a refresher. Plant starting to go down into the cove, pushing forwards. Does get a refresher traded all the way. Trying to take some space towards the back of the site. Demon 1 is not letting anything loose. Shorty to the face. Devi none the wiser. mindfreak left alone. Is that 1 versus 3? Enough stars that he can sow a bit of chaos, but as soon as one player takes contact, Demon...
Been working though for PaperX because EG is so diligent with it.
Incredible diligence. Com into mid, an opening is granted.
Forsaken's getting pushed into a locker in this game too. There's like a stampede heading towards him.
And he's got to do so much here. But does the corner get cleared? It does. Fully and entirely.
No chances.
Boostio aware of it. Out in the open. Runner back taken away. Jinggg. Nanoswarm at his feet. There are just no gaps in the play. EG. Sheer domination on display here. Reckoning, flash over the top. Divide pushing forward, seeks to deny. The right click's not doing enough. Everybody falling. It's just down to Jinggg. Spam into the corner. 5 seconds remaining. Needs to stay alive. It's not possible. Map 5. Tucked himself in there at some point, didn't he?
And they just contact on. Immediately punish.
Loses his nerve.
That's exactly what EG were looking for. This slow-paced approach, trying to punish people, pushing. The CGRS just goes for the info swing.
This one goes wrong towards the back of the site. All eyes on CGRS. Through the smoke. Forsaken's there. Dash is active and brought down anyway. Shut down. And towards the back, they know that CGRS is there. Good util. He's clearing them out. Nearsighted. Really needs to get a kill here. Maybe more. Why not?
Down B.
Absolutely fluid with it. He's on for the ace, and he's only gone. And TP across, still across, and now a fight into mid on top of it. Smoke at their feet, spamming right through it. Caught in the seas, connection nearsighted. Nobody can see a bloody thing. Where is the salvage? Where is the answer back? Swinging through the smokes. There's no time at all. Only 11 seconds remaining. They've got to get themselves onto the site. The spike, special delivery, drop it down. No kill found. Here's the plan. Time alone. They have about a second to spare. Pushing through. jawgemo holds. Denied in the end. Everyone's low. And Divide to clean up.
And we're talking about that being one of EG's greatest strengths at the beginning of this tournament run. Snatched away.
Boostio. God damn, he's clean with it.
There's another one of those first duels. He's so aggressive.
Aim held down with a sheriff enough to get the one. Alarmbot spots it. He knows Boostio's close to the corner. Forsaken desperate to clear him out, but you challenge him, and you might just get tested in unfortunate ways. Still, they bring him down. Updraft over the top, knives rattled away. Out of the hands, a pop flash play. It's covered from the side, and just like that, swings and bloody roundabouts. It's going to be another thrifty, assuming they can get the spike down.
But only 15 health remaining. As worried as he possibly should be in some of the gun rounds. But Boostio punish. Yeah, EG are very spread out without actually controlling too much of anything.
Yeah, they've lost mid-control on the defense side still for PaperX, but the door's been closed. And so, it's Demon Wonders pushed up in that advanced alert position. EG love to do this.
Yeah.
They do it often, but he's going to have to break the doors to have any sort of impact in here, and that requires a distraction from his team. That's what this is for now towards B main. No command, ripping forwards. There needs to be a bailout here. Jinggg close to the corner. He's going to get cleared. He still gets the one as well. Shots are fired. Through. Better weaponry will win the day.
And CGRS there with just a small mistake. He was holding his Fade ultimate, tried to use it, and it got taken away from him. So they were really attempting to fight that B main incredibly heavily, and they just couldn't quite.
Mindfreak, yeah, I mean, trying to get away with something. Again, Jinggg is the one who's playing hyper-aggressive here, but surely the smallest piece of util will punish this. Orb tap, one-way renewed. Jingg's not there. It's not synced up at all. Mindfreak now is left to just hold his position. Paranoia attempting to reposition once more. Has the TP here. Com, does he want to go for it? He was thinking
Could
of
have a free kill there on jawgemo, but he just didn't spot the timing.
this is not heard for. Forsaken from the heaven position. 2 kills claimed before going down to the nade, and still it's this double flank. This setup all the way around here. Com has to try and at least stop this one. Clears it with a slide off angle. Expects the second player. They don't know where Mindfreak is. Spike eventually planted. And Com seeks to reposition now, waiting it out. Here's the footsteps. A bit of a soundbait from him. Very intelligent plays all over the place.
It's history. Which they ended up
Forsaken.
losing. Where's
Nice.
Forsaken off to? It's like a delayed
Jump
title
spot,
scrunch.
yeah, really delayed. Demon one plucks him out of the sky. Boostio from behind. Has to be the second level to it, but not to be so. 2 players fall down towards tiles. I know CGRS is there, and this is a bit of a pivot and an attempt by EG, but they're just going to be taken up to it.
Right, and he's looking for any flanks happening for the retake.
There's a kill though. Divide stepping on the gas. Nightfall now scatters through. jawgemo not caught. Sprayed. Transfer. jawgemo. Oh my. Forsaken. Fast plays now. This is a tent, isn't it? All the way through. There's a haunt off of it. Wasn't dealt with, but Jinggg gets counter spam. Hunter's Fury offloaded. Let rip towards into tree. Trying to clear a path and a way back into it. Shot misses. Goes wide. Forsaken. Well, granted the kill. Instead, it's all going topsy-turvy. EG, massive player advantage.
And Com's constantly here, watching for anybody trying to backstab. Coming through Gelato, coming through mid, Com's got your number.
Already. Forsaken just covering it. There's a shot landed. Hey, there's the punish. Do they still want to go for this? Still try and take away these guns. It might be worth it. Plenty of money in the bank to try and make a play towards it. Spam down, Forsaken. Jump spot, round the side, round the corner. Yeah, eventually. Usually where you're going to be favored, but well, Team in one. Absolute shutdown and stopper put to any sort of study is cooked up in the midst of it.
Oh no.
CGRS!
Oh no.
Where's the pistol round play that we saw prior? Can't hit the shots. jawgemo, he's in the back lines. TPs. Paper of his life, doesn't actually know where these players are. Still through the box, paranoid up, wider face still, yet again, but damage was done prior.
And Divide just baiting, expecting everybody else on EG to be here.
The bait and switch, Divide containing mindfreak. He might have put a stop to this. No, spammed through the wall. Time was running really damn short there, but they're going to hold back onto this one. Res online, looks like there might be an attempt to play for this one. PaperX throwing everything into it. Players are weak, you can understand why. No command now. Waves emanating, catching, no util to be used, but Demon 1 has immediately shut that one down. Heaven's watched for. Too many layers to it, too much safety. Clearing to be with the paranoia. Forsaken. Onus is on him to see if he can hit some of these shots as well and return with the fire. Blind, spam, the shots, they're rattling. But no recipients, no targets to be found and collected. Instead it is to still on CGRS towards the back of the side, but all the smokes are watched.
EG with such exceptional diligence there. Demon 1 stuck in a position.
Demon 1, man!
Trying to frag his way out.
Still getting away with it. Only the one though before traded. Jump spot, damage done, rifle picked up and exchanged. 2v3, a chance to maybe win it.
But almost a frantic tone to the way that PaperX is moving around
Spam
here.
Onto the corner, it's a common position, and Boostio is dealt with. Here's the knives, here's the updrafts, at work, through into the corner. jawgemo shuts it down before it gets away. Too much more to Vi. It's an impossible task, an impossible scenario. It's a 1v2. Nobody's giving him a clean fight. Nobody's giving him a fair fight. Running rings around him, because they know time is of the essence, and he's got none of it, man. Dig themselves out of this hole. Needs to be a massive moment. Shot through the wall, that landed, that connected, straight to the head, flash to set them up, push him back in, it's dismantled in an instant.
And they hear the classic EG play again, leave Demon 1 posted up in B main so they can entry from the opposite side to the initiators. The pinch comes through and Jinggg left reeling. Doesn't know where the hit's coming from.
Yeah, head on a swivel.
It's fluid! It's
everything, man.
Absolutely fluid.
They forced out by PaperX, takes away the knives. Do they still want to fight for? They main control, they don't really have the util for it. There's a flash, hot flash, underhanded, winning out that duel, but a paranoia meets them. They have to back away and respect it. Avoiding it, aim's reset enough, it's a little bit strained. All over the top, Jinggg! No way, when does this smoke fade? And meanwhile, players lurking their way into mid, out in the open, Hunter's Fury clearing it. Boostio, he was called out and he was dealt with there by mindfreak. This is for the round here. Sometimes takes a bit of chaos has been sewed into it.
Things. Jinggg with a repush.
Has to. There was a sound bait. Good awareness. Just with a jiggle. Good trade from Com. The drop down to 59 health. Has the dart. 25 seconds left. Setting his sights towards the A side. Damage. So much of it being done. Can't quite land enough shots as well to do the job and bring down the opposition. It's all waiting for him. No winning in that scenario.
Their whole career is looking for a moment like
Here's
this.
a switch up. Tempo increased to the max. Set lineups towards the back. That's a paranoia. jawgemo couldn't see much. Okay, Demon 1 from heaven. Ethan off to the side. To dart from the... Okay, miles away. The flood attempt from EG pays off almost instantly.
And mindfreak left alone, as he has been in so many situations on this map. Just in an unwinnable spot. Thoughts rushing through his head of how quickly this has all turned against him. The round, in some sense, being a microcosm of the map, because it's slipping away from paper. Doing the rest of them.
Barreling forward, straight down Cat, taking a fight turn, but enough to reset. Demon 1. He's out for blood, he's hunting for more. 2 away. Ace on the cards, but denied.
Denied his chance.
Cutting noise, but a spike out in the open. Really no chance in this round. It would have to be
anything away.
insane shots with a high-low setup, doubled up, another face round the side. That is going to be 10 rounds now for each team. Needed it fast. Off to the side here. It's a cheeky wall over the top. Team of one was separated. Removed. A lot of util being expended and sent towards the back of the site. Com trying to anchor from that position. He's slowed down to a crawl. So, just like that, an immediate answer of PaperX. Won't be as easy as a path as you might have intended, because that is flawless all the way. Team of one's pushed off again. Is this the exact same play, really?
Yep.
Ultimate. See the util being cycled now to try and get themselves into the side, but no one really pathing towards the back of it. Kill was found with Devi falling.
It feels like Forsaken was almost waiting for a flash to be able to push further.
He's in danger. Forsaken's really in danger here. Is there going to be the squeeze from behind? The answer is a little bit delayed here. Smoke at his feet. Team One can't take a clean fight, but finally the dart lights him up.
The utility's so good from EG.
Cigarettes, okay. CJRS finding the two. Shocked up, bringing him down, and Jinggg has to get off his perch. Away from the wall. TP, it's a fake out! jawgemo! Big up peaked. I think this was spotted.
Doesn't... Oh!
Yeah, jawgemo was actually just trying to set up a play! Oh my! They weren't aware of it. The paranoia just a little bit too deep.
What a moment of brilliance from Forsaken.
Boostio anchored towards the back, holding it. Judge in his hand. Do you dare claim him? Do you dare try to clear him out? It's a face together. It nets them the kill. And at this point, Ethan left to back away here. Unwinnable. Facing the wrong way.
Turn them into a snowball here.
It's all in again. Nightfall to the back. Towards the back side of it. No one's suspecting it. Forsaken. Who's right over the top. Not sure if it's a Nightfall or what. Com seeks to equalize, unleashing the Hunter's Fury, and does connect it onto Jinggg,
who was on top of the wall again. So anticipating the play, they know what it looks like right now from PaperX. They're just choosing to play full retake with no command.
Yeah, Ethan's got that one. Lets it loose. Pushing them back, no util to be used in this instance. Already just starting to flood the way back into the site. Has to be the big moments. Demon One. This guy is just spectacular. It's 3 for him to buy. He's left towards main, but not for much longer. Full defuse. Almost every single one of these rounds. No strangers to it now. You can see pushing into mid, close to the corner, sprayed down, but traded. Player advantage this time to PaperX. It was a different turn of events. And Ethan bait the reswing.
Ethan alone. It looks like an A-split where he's going to be under incredible pressure here.
It's Ethan to try and finalize. Shut this down before it gets going. Prowler, flash over the top. That's caught onto a multitude of players. Nade, barreling forwards. Heaven control is dealt with. Com's still there, pushing the issue and forcing the fights towards him. He can't stand up to it, but the spike is going to be denied. Boostio has brought it into a 1v2. Rez is available. Jinggg wants to use it. Don't want this round to escape them.
Enough. I mean, for some reason, PaperX seemed to think he could be back up at Heaven here.
Yeah.
I think the wall would have blocked that from happening.
It is being watched out. Just an angle, but now he knows exactly where he is. Mindfreak holding the cross.
Known for their trap plays. Making something happen like that would be a great way to push it over the line.
Here's a close play. It's Boostio to take the contact. Ethan holding a flash. He's going to be swinging off of it. Boostio sees it. Lands it. Pop flash in his face. Jumping right clicks. This is getting dangerous. More than dangerous. A little bit prior, it was Demon One who also ripped off the head of one of the players. PaperX now. It's a scramble. 40 seconds remaining.
How many times do we see it where a comeback like this gets halted by a Thrifty? While teams just freeze up. Forsaken could be the difference maker here.
Still
trying
walking.
to lead his team in.
Ice cold with it. Slow to try and cross in. 4 positions gained. TP into the back of the site, shoring up those defenses. They handed the rifle over to Ethan. He does not get the kill, but blinded up. jawgemo is in the action. He's in the fight, and players are loaded. He might just be able to do it. Jumping spot is shut down. Devi, surely he's finished. It's a 1v1 to save them in the series. The spike needs to be planted, and Com knows it. He's slowed it all the way down. He's playing it safe. The shock darts at play. There needs to be the plan. There needs to be the fight force down. Com's done it. Paving the way of a Thrifty. EG are destined to get that rematch.